Marlon Ladd here. I want to talk to y'all and have an open conversation about what's been going on in the United States over the past couple of weeks. Well, it's not just a couple of weeks, it's been for the past like 20 years. I want to talk about the mass shootings and what we should do about it. Now, I know it's been in the news, they've been talking about arming teachers and stuff like that. And in my opinion, y'all let me know what you think, but I think it's a bad idea. And, I know a lot about guns and weapons. I have a law enforcement background. And to me, teachers need to go to school to do their job, which is teach. They shouldn't have to worry about protecting students with guns. Now, they're going to protect students like from fights and bullies and things like that. That's part of their job. But carrying a gun and you're responsible for maybe taking out an active shooter? No, that's too much. Because first of all, they're not going to have training for that. And as we saw with the Florida shooting, there was a deputy that had police training that was afraid to go in after the active shooter. So you're telling me you're going to arm teachers and expect for them to do that? Oh, here's another thing about teachers carrying guns. Where are they going to keep the guns? Are they going to carry the guns? That's dangerous. No, we're going to have a safe in the classroom. That's kind of dangerous too, because how are you going to lock that up? How are you going to keep it from being broken into by one of the students, for instance? Or how are you going to get to that gun quick enough to stop an active shooter? And what's crazy to me is that our lawmakers, Congress, they don't even want to hear from the students or the teachers or the schools or parents or anybody like that to make this decision. They just want to say, hey, let's arm teachers. Like, that's so arrogant. Listen to what the people are telling you as to how they want to be protected, what they think the best option is, because you don't know, especially if you're not listening. That just pisses me off. I can't stand that. Listen, I don't know if you guys know this. There are statistics out there everywhere, but in the United States, we own more than half of the guns in the entire world. Okay? Now, just look at our country and compare it to the size and scope of other countries and also population. We're not the biggest country, but we have more than half of the guns in the world. Now, don't get me wrong. I like guns, but I also know guns are dangerous. Now, when we talk about gun control, okay, yeah, we need some stricter laws. It doesn't mean take guns away from everybody, okay? But have you seen what Walmart is doing, what Dick's is doing? I mean, they're setting their own rules and saying, hey, you can't get a gun unless you're over 21. You need to have this test, and stuff like that. And I think it's going to take manufacturers to kind of start going that direction before like maybe Congress will get on board. Another statistic is with the United States, our homicide rate is related more to guns than any other country. Now, we're not the country that leads in homicides across the world, okay? We're not. But when it comes to per 100,000 people, we are. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, regardless of all that, all the stats, like we know that there's a problem here. We've had too many mass shootings. It's been out of control, okay? But tell me this, okay, so when we talk about guns, like our gun laws haven't changed very much in the past 20, 25 years, but we have seen an influx in mass shooters during that time. So can we just look at guns and say, that's the only problem? No, something changed. So I feel like we need to look at guns, and we also need to look at people using them to kill people. Because let's face it, we can take guns away, but can we take the evil out of the person? Like, I don't know. Because if the guns are gone, what are people going to do? They're just going to make bombs and find other ways to kill people. So anyway, I just wanted to open this up as an open dialogue. I want to know what y'all think about everything that's going on. This is an important issue, and we need to address it because we don't need any more mass shootings. And we definitely don't need any more mass shootings in our schools. These are our kids. When they go to school, we shouldn't have to worry about them. They should be protected. We got to do something. So what do y'all think? Anyway, I'm Marlon Ladd. I'll holla.